Thank you very much. Thank you for having me today. My name is Dr. Yvonne Lewis. I'm a director at the Greenhouse Consultancy. We support government and companies to realize a transition to a low carbon future towards a green economy. So we support companies and government in doing that. I think there's been a lot of activity around climate change mitigation and moving towards a low carbon economy. And so government as well as corporates are invested in making the real changes to achieve a lower carbon future. I think one of the challenges when it comes to climate change specifically is policy certainty. So we're looking to government to really be clear on the direction that the country is taking, and then corporates can respond accordingly. But at the moment there seems to be, we say one thing and then there's a delay or there's a change in tune. So we really are looking for policy certainty to drive, to make investors feel secure and be able to invest in what's required to achieve a low carbon society. I'm really excited and encouraged by the fact that our country, after a long time, has now seen the Climate Change Act come to be a reality. So instead of just talking about climate change, we really have it enacted in policy, and we're really starting to see that we are now implementing policy. And for me, that is so encouraging, and we just need to carry on doing more of the same. Yes, definitely. I think climate adaptation is the flip side of climate change mitigation, and it's equally important. It's really important that we address the concerns of the most vulnerable in our society, and not just as a disaster response measure, but really in terms of climate change adaptation, so that we mitigate the risk that's faced by society. I think all of those sound like great ideas. I think all of the above. I think with climate change, both mitigation and climate change adaptation, we need everything to be done at the same time and at a high level. As a climate change organization or a company working in climate change, we're very much committed to supporting both government and corporates. For government, we're here to support the implementation of the Climate Change Act in our small way, but also in our lives, in our own personal capacities. We have a responsibility to contribute in the way that we can as individuals. It's vitally important. We want to grow a green economy, not just in green fashion, but in all areas of the green economy. And that's really an opportunity that we can't miss. I think the Constitution is absolutely fundamental to protecting human rights and the rights of our everyday people. But I think we can build on it, and I think we need to stop talking and see a bit more action to actually, so that people can see the impacts of the change that we're wanting to bring about. I think climate change is something that we often think is government's responsibility, but we each can take actions on our own to reduce our personal impact. Be that looking at what we buy, overconsumption, reducing our own personal impact, and being part of the change. We're South Africans, and we're known for innovation and doing stuff. So we can all have a part to play.